time?
Well, the time was right because you know, I had a time frame of maybe coming back and playing 2 seasons with the Cubs and then calling it a career. So you know, I'm to that point right now, and so at the end of this season, this will be my last year with the Cubs. I'm very comfortable with it, and so today was the day for that announcement.
Your name had been mentioned in trades before. How important was it for you to make sure that you did leave as a Cub?
Well, actually, last week was the first time I think I've ever heard my name in a trade, and but you know, I knew that this was planned, and so you know, I wasn't bothered by that or anything. But you know, I think that I've been very lucky to play my whole career with the Chicago Cubs, staying with one team, making this second home for myself and my family. Very fortunate, very lucky as far as that goes, and so retiring as a Cub was very important to me.
How tough is it your last season, just being such a hard one on yourself and the team?
Well, yeah, it's been very difficult this season, yeah, for myself and for the ball club. But then again, you know, I have to look at it and say that you know, I'm still wearing the uniform, which is a privilege to me, and I still get to go out and try and hit the baseball and make some plays, and that's fun to me. So when I think at it that way, I'm just happy to be here, and I've been happy to be here since I came back.
So many accomplishments, but you said in your press conference you do have a couple of regrets while you do leave.
Yeah, one regret, you know, that not participating in a World Series while I was here. Having a World Series here at Wrigley Field for the great fans that we have is a big regret. You know, they come out every day for us and support us, and you know, I see that, and that's the one thing that, if I could change anything, it'd be a World Series for these fans.
37 years young, what do you look to doing post-baseball?
Well, you know, with 5 kids at home, all teenagers, you know, very busy. A lot of sporting events, from football to basketball to baseball to cheerleading, soccer. So, you know, they've put some of those things on hold the last 2 summers for me. So now it's time for me to devote some time to them, which will be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to that.
All right, thank you guys. Straight ahead on the show, who says you can't teach an old dog new tricks? A new coach means a new offensive scheme for the San Diego Chargers and their veteran quarterbacks.
Well, she's no veteran nor old dog, but she's got plenty of tricks and talent to boot. Coming up next, the latest with that lady, Martina Hingis. This is CNN Oilers. First quarter, first drive. Saints QB Heath Schuler looking comfortable here, nailing Andre Hastings. This for the big game. 4th and goal on the same drive. Schuler on the goal line. And watch him sneak it in for the first points of the game. Saints up 7-zip. Ditka quietly stoked. Second quarter, 7-3 Saints. Schuler still looking calm and collected. Takes the snap, fires the TD pass to Ernest Hunter. Schuler 9 for 12, 104 yards, a touchdown running, a touchdown throwing, 14-3 Saints. Second quarter, same score. Oilers' Steve McNair showing off that scrambling ability, rolling away from trouble, zigzagging for 16. He was 5 of 10 for 72 yards. Fourth quarter, 14-12 Saints. Heisman Trophy winner Danny Werfel comes in for the Saints, connects with Mercury Hayes, the 8-yard strike to clinch it. Werfel 4 for 7, 66 yards, a score. Saints win it 21-12. Look out, world. Iron Mike and his boys are back. Sidelines after 14 years absent. First quarter, no score. Brad Johnson throws the 24-yard TD pass to Chris Carter. Vikings take a 7-0 lead. Then check out Minnesota's defense. First-round draft pick Dwayne Rudd strings out Tony Banks and then comes up with the sack. Quarter 2, the Vikings go to their bag of tricks. Bag of tricks. They use the flea flicker here. Johnson then finds Chris Walsh, the 41-yard completion. Nice job inside the 15. Then watch Johnson and Walsh connect one more time. This a 43-yard touchdown pass as the Vikings go up 14-0. Johnson looking tough. He was 11 for 14, 189 yards, a couple of TDs. Minnesota backup Randall Cunningham also looked good. Comes in, looks like the Cunningham of old. Here scrambles for 7 yards and the first down as the Vikings go on and win this one. Final 24-6. Singer.
As Jacksonville's offensive coordinator last season, Kevin Gilbride was the mastermind behind the Jaguars' top-ranked passing game. Now Gilbride has taken his innovative mind to San Diego. CNN SI's Kelly Carter is more on the man charged with giving the Chargers offense an updated 90s look.
If the Chargers' offense the past few years could be described as a Model T, then this season, under first-year coach Kevin Gilbride, it's like a Viper. For a while, the complexity of it baffled the most seasoned players, including 10-year veteran quarterback Stan Humphries.
He's doing a lot better than he was. I mean, before it was like, like a Chinese fire drill, but now, he's picking up pretty good.
It's been some times back in April and May and stuff that you were kind of frustrated because you weren't picking it up as fast as you wanted to pick it up. But, the coaching staff's told us, just don't get frustrated, don't get down. It'll come. It's just going to take time.
He's improving every day. He's getting a little better with it, a little more comfortable with it. It's still something that he'll just get better and better as the season goes, and he'll probably be better next year as we get into it. But he certainly has made, significant progress.
Suddenly, a team used to operating out of a one-back offense with an H-back is going with a variety of sets designed to open up things. Sometimes 2 backs or none at all. Sometimes 3 wide receivers or 2 tight ends. The receivers and quarterback must be on the same page in the read and react passing scheme.
The corner is inside, you run outside. If he's outside, you run inside. So it's a lot more reading than just going out there running a particular route. But it's complicated if you don't study. But if you study it, you should be able to pick it up.
A lot of routes, we have 3 different options, and you and the quarterback have to be on the same page. It's an offense that you really can't stop if the quarterbacks and the receivers are on the same page.
So we're all being taken baby steps together, and it's a slow process, but it's one I think the guys are picking up pretty quick. How soon does it like, yeah, everything's hitting? That's where we need to be by our first game, and so that's why Kevin's on us all the time to make sure we're getting it right.
It's something that's kind of strange when you look at some of the plays as far as the things that you have to do on the run, as far as dropping back or the receivers running a route downfield at 12 yards or 15 yards and reading 2 or 3 different things to what he's going to do.
Though both Humphries and Jim Everett have struggled at times to learn the offense, General Manager Bobby Beathard has made it clear that there is no quarterback controversy. Stan is the man, and Everett is his backup.
He's looked good on days when Stan's looking good. He looks very, very good. And then sometimes he does struggle with it, but he's a very smart guy. I don't think you worry with Stan about learning it. He's going to learn it.
I'd say definitely Stan has a better grasp of it because of the time during the spring.
Oh, I would say probably right now, probably 75-80% is where I'm at right now. But I think each week as you practice, I think it gets closer and closer to 100%. So, from last week to this week's practice after the Dallas scrimmage, I think we've improved a lot. So if we can just keep improving like that and get ready for New England, I think we'll be all right.
Back in Chicago, Dodgers 1, Cubs nothing. Ryne Sandberg coming up. Ryne Sandberg yesterday held a press conference before the ball game and with his wife standing alongside announced that he would retire at the end of this year.
I just think that it's perfect that I retire as a Cub.
And then the game itself began, and he did that not just once, but twice. Ryne Sandberg, who has hit as many as 40 home runs in a season. He did that back in 1990. He had not been hitting many this year, but now the last 2 days, 3 homers. And in fact, before yesterday's game, Mark Gray said to him, he said, now you've announced you're retiring. If you go 4 for 4 today, are you going to say, forget about it? Well, he went 3 for 3, so. Yeah, Rhino. And that's the Cubs fans. They love him.
He's had some great years, has some records as a second baseman. Owns the record for most home runs by a second baseman, slowly moving up the ladder. Be interesting to see he winds up in the Hall of Fame. Certainly has an opportunity.
And a great defensive player at second base, very steady. And he had some big years hitting home runs here in Chicago. And you see on the Cubs all-time list, he's up there in most of the important categories.
Draft pick of the Cincinnati Bengals. Backs are split behind him as Aska is in there at 2nd down and 9. Motion from Shante Carver. Now the flag comes from Ed Hockley. And
1 out, 1 on. Karras has seen 2 pitches tonight and is 0 for 2.
Out of Houston, goes through elbow surgery and comes back off the elbow surgery. Right now, he looks like he's in midseason form. Nice fake to the running back, just turns out a wide open wide receiver just dumps the ball into him at the corner of the end zone. David Klingler, 2 for 2, 46 yards and a TD. Looks like a Pro Bowler to me.
Well, we had the pass to the kid from Northern Iowa, and now the touchdown by the kid from Eastern Illinois. David Klingler, who said last night football is finally beginning to be fun again. Last time he said that, he was a junior at Houston.
Tonight.
So now it is 2-2. In the dirt. Another curveball. 3-2 now. Piazza takes off. Up the middle, base hit. Piazza, even though he had been running with a pitch, stops at second base. As McCray gets
91.
Phil Regan, who had a great sinker in his day. Some thought that he did something to the ball sometimes to make it sink even more. But he felt that it would be important for Traxel to have a sinker in this ballpark.
And also helps a ball club that does not have great range with their infielders. You certainly cannot say that with Mark Grace nor Sean Dunson. They both have great range.
Well, Traxel had him 0-2. Now it is 3-2.
On second, Piazza would move over, and of course Zeal would move to second base. Both runners would score with a base hit. And when it's 3 balls and 2 strikes, now the runner on first base will have an opportunity to score because they'll all be in motion as Traxel gets ready to throw this pitch with 3 balls and 2 strikes and 2 outs.
Piazza at second, Zeal at first. There they go. And that's a base hit. Glanville's got a strong arm. Piazza heading home to throw, and he is out at the plate. The side is retired. Glanville for the 2nd time in the series and the 10th time in the year throws.
3rd and 6. Midway through the second quarter, 14-7. Klingler tipped by Copeland. Next
ball to McRae.
3-0 now to Grace. That's a base hit and will tie the game. Traxel comes in to score. McRae stops at second, and it is 1-1. Mark Grace hitting a shot on a 3-0 count. Some late night magic at the old ballpark on the north side, and Sammy Sosa busting out of his slump with a clutch double in the 8th inning to tie it, and then the game-winning home run.
All you have to do is center it. That's what Sammy does. This is the kind of ball game, the kind of performance that comes from your leader that you never know. It could ignite this ball club and finally get it turned around, get the ship righted so they can get on the track. Great job, Sammy Sosa.
A 2-out walk to Grace, and then he hung a breaking ball, and Sosa launched at his 23rd home run of the year. And the Cubs, who have had a terrible season, have an impact in the pennant race. The Dodgers fall a game behind the Giants in the National League West, and the Cubs will have their shot against the Giants, who come in here next on Tuesday. And Todd Worrell, wow, a tough loss after the Dodger bullpen was blowing them away most of the night. And Worrell gives it up. And it's not the first time. Tatis, the rookie, who struck out 2, is the winner. And the Dodgers, who led this ball game 3 different times, have been beaten. Next Sunday, we will see you at the Kingdome in Seattle as the White Sox take on the Seattle Mariners, 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific. Join us then. SportsCenter coming up next. This has been a presentation of ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports. John Miller for Reggie Jackson. Good night, everyone.